Good evening, everyone in the blockchain community. I'm Alma from Tree Finance, and it is very my honor to host tonight's AMA. And tonight we will focus on the core theme of recording Token 2049, hot track opportunities and project ecosystem evolution. We will define and analyze the potential opportunities in the Token 2049 and track comprehensively examine the ecological evolution logic of those projects. And I believe the upcoming sharing will bring you a wealth of valuable industry insight. So, before we officially dive into the theme, I need to share 2 exciting lucky draw sessions with you. So, don't miss out. The first lucky draw is open to all friends who care about X1. Simplified X1's official tweet about this AMA and leave a comment below saying, I'm participating in the token 2049 theme AMA. And tomorrow we will randomly set 10 lucky or 5 lucky participants from valid comments to give away our participants give a package, and the second lucky draw is exclusively for the audience staying in the live broadcast, which we say AMA room tonight. As long as you participate in this AMA throughout the whole process, we will randomly select for 5 audience through the system after sharing the ins and directly present them with exclusive lucky draw. Okay, so be sure to stay in the live broadcast room, and both wonderful content and amazing benefits will waiting for you. Okay, so now that we have let's go back to the main topic. Currently, because the token 2049 is already this event is already finished about last week. So we are gaining increasingly popularity, and from technical evolution to ecosystem implementation, every link is full of opportunities, I think. And as an important participant in the blockchain publishing field, what you need layouts that our projects like X1 have in this track, and how everyone's ecosystems, how every project's ecological system evolving to adapt to new industry trends. Let's welcome the guests from the to answer this key question for us one by one. Okay, let me ask them to introduce. Give us a brief introduction first, okay? The first one is, hello, John, are you here? Could you introduce your projects and yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is John, and it's good to have this AMA today with all of you. And thanks, Tree Finance, for hosting this awesome AMA at this time. So basically, X1 is a layer 1 chain that encourage users to actually have a lot of actions. And we have this model called BVI, which is behavior value incentive, which means whenever you generate some actions through our chain, on chain, then you'll be able to get some rewards in return. So whether you are the builder, whether you are the users, and whether you provide any technical issues, solutions, or you provide like any marketing needs. So whenever you contribute anything to the chain, then we will be able to reward you something in return. So this is going to be something really new in the market. And and for currently we are open for more ecosystem to actually build on us. So yeah, welcome to keep in touch with us, and thank you.
Thank you, John. Thank you so much. And then I would like to invite IIICC. Hello. Could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, hello everyone. I am Josiah Odell, the ambassador of IIICC, It's really great to be here with you all for this AMA. IIICC is focused on advanced intelligent computation in decentralized world, bridging AI capabilities with sustainable blockchain infrastructure. Our vision actually is to build a transparent, efficient, and collaborative system where individuals and organizations can both participate and benefit from computing power in a fair and green way. Over time, we have been exploring how decentralized intelligence can reshape data processing and AI training without the traditional limitations of centralized models. The core idea behind IIICC is to make intelligent computing accessible, practical, and profitable for everyone, from developers to enterprises to individual contributors. And lately, we have been working hard on deepening integrations with various decentralized ecosystem, improving efficiency in AI computation models, and participating in major Web3 industry dialogues like Token 2049 to share and learn from others. Yeah, that was all. Back to you.
Thank you. It is really happy to having you tonight. Okay, so and then let me invite Mimi X. Hello, Mimi X. Could you introduce yourself?
So yeah, I get to speak right now. Thank you very much, host, for inviting me for this session. So yeah, just a quick introduction of what MIMX really is. So yeah, we are currently a decentralized launchpad on the AI blockchain designed to support the long-term growth of new projects. So we are as the first MIM super launchpad, which is MIMX combines token issuance, incubation, and growth into a unified ecosystem. So we are offering automated LP and community support as well. So yeah, MIMX is currently revolutionizing coin spaces with a sustainable platform for the lasting success. So we're looking forward for the session for tonight. Thank you very much, host. Back to you.
Thank you so much. And hello, Mario. Are you the guest's friends? It seems that you want to be the speakers. And could you introduce yourself? I welcome other people to come in this AMA. Okay. Hello, Mario. Is this my network problem? I can't hear you. Okay. Hello, Cole. Hello, Cole. Are you here?
Yeah, of course. And hi, everyone. I'm Code a Crypto KOL, and thanks for the invitation. I really loved this topic of this space, and I'm looking forward to discussing about the Token 2049. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And then it seems that many people want to be the guests tonight because either ENI AI seems want to be the speaker. Hello, Zanny, do you want to be the speaker as well? Hello, Zanny, are you here? Hello,
for inviting me.
Are you the project team or the individual?
No, I'm actually from project also, but I thought the slot was full. But since you invited me, should I just introduce myself?
Yes, okay, you can introduce yourself because tonight I think many people who have already been to Singapore can answer those questions, and more people share about their opinions would be better for tonight's AMA. I think so. Yes, you can introduce.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, so a little bit of introduction. We are actually the first AI agent project that is launched on the ENI chain, and we offer EA, and also our AI have the ability to analyze the market. AI agent for having me in this AMA.
It seems that network is not so good. Okay. Let's go on to the question. Okay, let's get back to the theme. And because our guest's introduction part is the end, so let's begin with our session. So the session 1 is the biggest takeaway from the token 2049. So for all the guests, I would like to ask what were your biggest takeaways from attending token 2049 this year? Because compared to the previous years, what significant changes did you notice at the year's token 2049? And this question I would firstly want to ask John from X1. Okay, hello John.
Yeah, thanks for the questions. Basically, I have been attended to the events. I've been there for 5 days, and as usual, it's very crowded. A lot of people from the east, from the west, and also, of course, Southeast Asia's people are actually attending this awesome conference. I think it's very huge. I have been to the Token Singapore last year as well. I think some of my view is that I realized that the people's coming in this year is much lesser, and also the projects coming in is much lesser compared to last year, but it's more quality. That's what I can say. And secondly, I think that the overall conference, I see a lot of projects that is focusing on payment, AI, and also like Web3. So you can see like the trend compared with last year. Last year there's a lot of GameFi projects. There's a lot of mini games. Also like some social fives. So this year is more like payment, RWA, DPINs, and all these legalized kind of stuff, which I can tell that my biggest takeaway is that like I can see like a lot of companies trying to focus on the legal area where they are trying to legalize the whole their projects and also the ecosystem. And in terms of like Web3, I think payment is something that all of the projects we will definitely need it in the long run. And a lot of layer 1 chain as well that what I can see. So for us as a layer 1, we are also trying to build the infra for all the projects. We also have like our own payment gateway. We also have like our own bridge, having our own I would say like DEX or swap. So I think this is the correct direction that we are heading, because I can definitely see a lot of similars or maybe projects that are providing such services or performance. So I think this is. One more thing. I think there's a very interesting thing during this year token is that the merchandise they are giving out is really awesome. I see a lot of people carrying a really huge bag, which I think is that's not something that I could see last year. So I think merchandise is becoming more and more important in terms of your brand exposure and branding. So I think this is also something that very interesting. Yeah, a huge big bag is really something that is really cool. Everyone carrying it, like no one cannot see them. So I think this is my thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you, John. And I think John is a very active person because as I know, he has joined about 4 events, right? And I have an interview with John in the role, and it is my honor to have an interview with you, John. Okay, and thank you, John's answer. And then because Vivian told me that he want to introduce herself as well, and I want to answer this question. So please introduce yourself and answer the question about token 2049. Okay. Hello, Vivian.
Hello. Oh no, I didn't want to introduce myself. I just wanted to say, I haven't done it. So, cool. So, hello everyone. Good day. My name is Vivian, and I am actually coming from Conex, the centralized exchange, that is backed by via BDC for since 2017. So I've been here for a bit of time, and so kind of just to say simply to answer the question of token 2049, I totally agree with one of the guests who talked about payments, because I am the BD of partnerships who talks about listing brokers, market makers, and payments. And in terms of that, I think a lot of fiat to cryptocurrencies, in exchange or actual instant settlements are actually becoming much more important. And obviously, it seems like it's the market trends recently. I have seen that not only just in token, but also in PBW, Paris Blockchain Week as well. So that trend has started this year. Just to say, it's definitely becoming one of the money earning channels, I would say. Becoming much more. It's great because that basically means that the fiat and the people who are in Web 2 / Web 2.5 are getting into the cryptocurrency side. So I think that would be one great takeaways of Token 2049. We are one of the gold sponsors of Token 2049. So yeah, we got to speak to a lot of people coming from. And like I also want to agree with all the guests. It's like much more. They're much more RWAs, much more instead of the token listing a bit of great, kind of like up and downs with the tokens. They've got to kind of go like, I want to do this projects properly, going on to DEXs, and they're kind of talking much more into liquidity side. I think that was much more of my takeaway side. Thank you. I go back to you, host.
Yes, that is very excellent answer, and I think this is a marvelous nice, because we have opinions from project team like X1, and we have opinions from the exchanges like Conex, and we have opinions from the KOL. That I think that would be marvelous, because everyone in their different position, they will have different side of view about the same things. Yes, thank you, Vivian. And then I would invite ICC to answer. And what was the overall atmosphere? Do you think in Token 2049 was the overall atmosphere more focused on technical, like exchanges, business collaborations, or investment oriented? And were there any particularly memorable moments or observations in Token 2049? Hello, IIC. Could you?
I can hear you. So, Token 2049 this year actually felt different in a very positive way. So compared to the last years, the tone was much more mature. There was less noise around hype projects and more grounded discussions around real technology, sustainability, and user adoption. I think it's a clear sign that the industry is evolving from narrative-driven cycles to building space. The atmosphere leans strongly towards business collaboration and technical dialogue, especially around AI, deepin, and RWA tokenization. Institutions and builders alike were exploring how to connect infrastructure with real-world value. For IICC, it was really, really refreshing to see so many people asking about computational sustainability, a topic that barely got attention a year ago. Singapore, as always, was incredible, efficient, clean, and buzzing with energy. Networking events flowed smoothly, and you could literally bump into founders or investors at every corner cafe. The highlight for me was seeing how seamlessly AI has now become a part of the Web3 conversation. That's something we have always advocated for at IICC. Well, yeah, that sums up all what I felt this year. This year's Token 2049's event. Back to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Cici. And then I would invite Mimi X to answer this question. And as the host city, I want to ask what unique experience did Singapore bring you, and compare with the previous years, what significant changes did you notice at the year of Token 2049?
As a host city, particularly in Singapore, is it? So yeah, Singapore's unique position as the hub for global financial service and the innovation was actually reflected mostly in Token 2419 as discussed and partnerships. So the regulatory clarity here around blockchain technology makes the key location for projects to grow, and this year's event felt especially representative of Singapore's role in shaping the future of decentralized finance. So in addition, the infrastructure and the innovation culture around Singapore, combined with government support for blockchain and Web3 projects, create an ideal environment for exploring cutting-edge technologies and fostering new partnerships and so forth for the future as well. So yeah, it's very similar to other projects mentioned in this particular insights. So back to you, host. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. And then, hello Vivian, are you here? Hello Cole, are you here? And could you answer this question? What do you think the biggest significant changes with the Token 2049? Hello.
I can hear you. Yes.
Sorry. No, Vivian is Cole. Hello Cole. Sorry. Because there's one name is similar to.
It's okay. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, for this question, I think the biggest takeaway is the industry is really maturing but splitting sharply. And the new big four, Solana, Base, Ton, and BTC-Fi totally dominated conversations and showing clear winner takes most dynamics. And also there's finally a glimmer of real-world use, not just speculation. And compared to last year, I think the change is striking. And those four ecosystems were tiny or ignored before, but now their events are packed. And Chinese founders are way more confident. No more that ruthless vibe since they are leading in BTC-Fi and Asian hubs matters more. And also the atmosphere leaned more into business collaboration and investment. Everyone was chasing those top ecosystems for partnerships. And also investors fixated on short-term gains from memes over old projects. But there was tech talk too, like ICP's Bitcoin integration. And about the memorable moments, I think is that using DATA to pay for a taxi with Tom, first time crypto felt truly useful. And also Vitlik's surprise music gig and Mr. Shi talking about everything on chain with OKX Pay already working in Singapore. Yeah, thank you. That's my point.
Thank you, Cecilia. And it's really happy tonight. I'm really happy to having you guys here tonight because really, you look at the previous AMA, we can feel that if only project team here or only the KOL here, I think the answer, or I think the answer is not so comprehensive. And tonight, because Singapore Token 2049 is a really big or famous summit, so everyone go there and everyone has their feelings and we get together tonight to share our opinion. I think it is really marvelous things, yes. And then let me ask the second question. about the booth insights and the attendant perspective. So, as the exhibitors, what were the most common questions people asked at your booth during B2B and B2C interactions, and what were they most connected about? And in this question, I think, hello, John. Do you have booth in token 2049?
No, we don't.
Okay. So, and then I will ask you the other question, okay? And I think ConS has a booth in token 2049, right? Hello, Vivian?
Yes, we do.
Okay, may I ask you a question about the B2B and B2C interaction? And I would like to ask what were the most common questions people asked at your booth during B2B and B2C interaction, and what were they most concerned about?
Yeah, sure. So there are around 2 to 3 directions for the to Steve. They basically wanted to know what we do, who we are, and what's the difference between us guys and the other exchanges. Because I think most of the exchanges have a fancy booth, right? So it's basically telling them the differences and why we are trustworthy, and as we are backed by BDC, they're mining for the top 3 in the world. So things like that. We basically, that's kind of to C side, and then to B side, there are 2 directions. So one is more compliance. So obviously, as the regulations and compliance have actually kind of keep coming into place and start taking place within either Singapore or globally. So a lot of kind of compliant questions were kind of fired at us to be saying, what are you guys aimed? What are you guys? Have you guys faced any troubles within legals, etc.? So that's one of the directions. So thank God for our compliance director being able to be present and answering all those questions. And then the others is much more on the and also to see as well, because we also got Block Spirits as COZ as our partnership. So a lot of interactions within the games were also helped us a lot, because one of the guests also spoke about the merch. So that has also gained a lot of attention for us as well. Us obviously it made the brand a bit trendier. So things like that. So yeah, a lot of interaction were kind of based on the games. And then while we were waiting for the games to on-chain fight, it was a fighting game on chain, by the way. And because of that, we actually a lot of interaction were there because we were waiting anyway. So we were not drying the conversation of just talking, but actually playing game and much more interaction. And then the other side to be as well, as I said, as payments were one of the trendier markets within the market. So that's why payments were also a lot of them were kind of spoken to us about. And then the PR and brandings, so advertisement agencies, and being able to kind of fight for exposures. It's a lot of these 4 points are the ones that I get the most. So payments, PR and advertising, regulations and compliance / legals, and the games, the Block Spirits, and the gaming interaction with us.
Okay, thank you, Vivian. And it seems that I have passed away from your booth.
Oh, really?
Yes, and yes, it is what the PTI I didn't met you offline. Maybe
sometimes.
Next time.
Yes, of course, definitely. We'll also be around for from what I know is Dubai / Abu Dhabi. We're always around. So yeah, feel free to come and speak to us at any time.
Okay, thank you. It is very nice of you.
Thank you.
Okay, and may I ask, ICC and VMS, do you guys have a booth in token 2049? Any one of you have booth in 2049?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have it.
Both of you guys have a booth. Oh, marvelous. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing. I know.
Amazing. Really amazing.
Yeah.
May I ask one by one? So I may ask I see first, okay? And I want to know what aspects your institutions, investors, and partners most concerned about. Maybe a business model, user data, or technical barriers, or token economies. And yes, IIC, please answer this question. Thank you. Hello, IICC.
Yeah. I can hear you. So at our booth, B2B and B2C interactions had very distinct tones. Institutions were mainly focused on the business model and technical architecture. They wanted to understand how IICC ensures efficiency, security, and scalability without compromising decentralization. Many investors were actually curious about how our computation layer interacts with existing AI frameworks. So on the B2C side, most users were actually interested in the earning model and the ease of participation. They asked questions like how can I contribute computing power, or what's the ROI in joining early. It was just speculative interest. We explained how participation doesn't just mean profit. It also helps train sustainable AI models. One unexpected insight was the level of concern around energy consumption. Users now genuinely care about eco-friendly technology. That reaffirms our focus on green arithmetic and energy optimization. These interactions gave us valuable feedback for our next product iteration. And yeah, that's all from my side. Back to you.
Okay, thank you. And Mimi X, hello Mimi X, are you here? Okay.
Hello.
Which floor are you in? Which floor are your booth in?
Actually, I got informed about this information from my colleague. So they are the one that actually had the experience for conducting the booth over there. But I can share you the insights. How was the experience?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So at MIMAT's booth, the B2B partner were mostly concerned about how we can provide sustainable liquidity for meme tokens in decentralized manner. So given MIMAT's focus on the long-term through mechanism like 2% permanent LP token burn and automated LP protection, many institutional clients wanted to know how we ensure liquidity and ecosystem stability, especially when the projects go live and require consistent backing. So security was another major concern, right? So especially with our connection to high-level audit partners like Certic, which provides third-party verification for our platform security. So as for B2C visitors, his questions were more focused on how they could participate in our ecosystem and the profit potential of being involved. So many were curious about the mechanics launch behind our static and dynamic rewards pools, as well as how MIMS differs from other launchpads. So our dual reward structure, which combines static from LP pools and dynamic from referral systems and formal pools rewards, really sparked the interest. And we had a lot of users asking about the long-term sustainability of these reward systems. So this was the insights. Back to you, host. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. And I will ask as some other aspects about individual attendance and guests with our booth. And so I want to invite John to answer this question. And what type of projects, I think based on the foot traffic, booth setup and discussion intensively, and what do you think? Which tracks seems hottest, and how did you quickly determine whether the institution was worth deeper exploration with your project?
Okay, sure. Thanks for the questions. Before that, I just have a thought. I think there's one main question that all the booth have been asked, but I think none of you actually mentioned it. It's actually like, how do I get the merchandise? That's what I heard the most when people ask about like the others booth asking for merchandise. How do I get it? Like what tasks do I need to do? Which I think is a very great way for a lot of new peoples to actually explore, because it's able to like, you know, get your own social medias, exploring exposed to like different people, which I think is great. Yeah, but just want to add on that. And for individually, my personal thought is that because we are the layer one company, so we are looking to actually expand our ecosystem. So I have an objective to be there. Mainly is to onboard more awesomes or maybe like quality projects to actually build on us. We also have like a grants program. So for me personally, I'm looking to talk to projects that do like DeFi, also some game, and also some protocol that actually might be, you know, useful for our users. And also it might be contributing to the chain and the ecosystem. So my main objective is to like, you know, like talk to different kind of projects. So I see a lot of payment gateway, but I couldn't really like in touch with like all of them, because we do have our own payment gateway as well. But of course, what we can do is like when we have like any new ecosystem that coming in, that's what we can like you know, maybe we can like connect them with the other payment gateways. So yeah, that's what I see. And another interesting things that I would love to highlight is I think Sway Network is doing a really great job this time. They have an event where all the Sway projects actually having a booth over there. So they called it a Sway Fest, as a stand for festival. So I've been to the event. I think it is very interesting. You know, like we can see the whole ecosystem is actually like team out together, fighting, or maybe you can say like they are gathering all the, you know, they are all under the same roof. They are gathering all the great projects to actually like let people know about what is Sway, what does Sway do. So I think this is also something that as a layer one company, we would love to achieve that. I would take that as one of the role model for me personally to learn like how to grow in the day that we can be like them, having our own like X1 festival, you know, then we have like all of our projects having in a good, you know, like a booth over there. Mainly all of the users, participants being to the events is actually all know about like Sway. So this is the targeted audience for their own ecosystem, which I find it very good and very interesting. And I don't think they had these events last year. So yeah, this is something that is considered one of the takeaways for myself. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, John. And I really agree with you, because I think if you go there for the exposure, I think there are many different ways to explore, even no matter you are ecosystem projects or the main project. I think there are many various ways to explore to the audience. I think so, and no matter online or offline. So having a booth in the avenue, in the event. So I don't think it is so matters. And if you can you can talk with like DeFi projects, which is the really target audience for your project. I think that would be a really good way to help your projects in the ecosystem, right, John?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. And Cole, hello, Cole. Do you have any other opinions about this question as individual attendance?
Yeah, of course. And I think the big insight is that the industry is no longer solid exchanges, public chains, and investors are partnering closely to push real adoption, not just speculation. And I think the hardest tracks were obvious from the crowds. BTC, Fi, and RWA had the busiest booths, long lines, flashy demos, and non-stop discussions. And layer 2 scaling solutions also drew huge foot traffic, with teams showing off faster, cheaper transaction tools. Besides, meme coins had buzz but smaller setups, more like side chats than main attractions. And for the quick project screening, I use 3 tracks. The first thing is the product maturity. The question is, do they have a working demo, not just white papers? And the next thing is the community activity. Does people is actually using and talking about it online? And the last thing is clear use cases. Does it solve a real problem like simplifying RWA tokenization? I think those of them filters cut through the noise first. And the big info gap was trade to list platforms like MEXC's Tomorrow Star. It's not well known domestically, but here it's very huge. Users vote with real trades to get projects on SACs, avoiding fake voting. And also some small town-based payment tools were popular. It shows that town is growing adoption outside China. Thank you.
Thank you, Cole. And this is really insightful for us as well. And then let me go on the question. And before we go on the session 3, let me check. Okay, no, I don't think because just now there's a Fin AI want to be the speaker as well, but it seems that he is offline right now. Okay. Let's go on the session 3 about the product integrations vs brand positioning adjustment. So I want to ask the project team first, because after the communicating with various B2B and B2C contacts at Token 2049, do you have any ideas for improving your products? And based on the on-site feedback, what optimizations are you planning for your futures and US of your project? And this answer, I will invite X1 to answer first. Okay. Hello, John.
Hello. Yeah, I think it was a good questions for us. From what I've seen in Token this year is that I think some of the speakers actually mentioned about it is that there are actually some Web 2 and Web 2.5 people is actually like checking out like what is crypto. They are checking out on BTC, not just BTC, not just Bitcoin itself. They actually explore like what actually Bitcoin ecosystem can do and how it's actually like affect the traditional finance and the whole like economy. I think it also because of like Donald Trump's after he become the president, and I think he also strongly support the whole ecosystem. I mean the whole cryptocurrency industry. So there's a lot of new people is coming in. So what to answer your questions, like how can we actually improve our products? I think the first thing is definitely the user experience. We need to have like a very easy to understand, like a very good user UI interface that even the babies know how to use the products, how to actually in terms of like a products to the C customer, how they actually like understand the whole products with just maybe one page or maybe with just like very simple to understand, because that's very complicated it is very complicated to someone new as in a Web3 industry. So I think the user experience is pretty important. And for the B customers, because we have a lot of projects and builders, developers actually building on others as well. So I think we are trying to make the whole process flow, the SOP, and also the language that we are using in terms of the tech side, as simple as possible, and we are trying to provide as much help as we can. So that's why we have like customer support, not just for our end users. We also have like our BD teams, our after sales team, to actually focus and maintain our relationship with our client, I would say. So I think to simplify all the process is very important for new projects to actually get in touch with us, because I realized that some of the ecosystem is not that easy to actually go in because of the either the confusions or maybe the difficulty of the tech side that like discourage people to actually build on it, but they actually wanted to build on it. So this is from my point of view in terms of like for the B2B customers. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, John. I think your projects may be more suitable for a B2B, right? Because you guys are the published. First of all, you guys are the publishing, right? And then, if you are a representative of the ecosystem, then you might the representative of some DeFi or swap such things. Projects, right? So maybe B2B is more suitable for you. Yes, thank you. And then I would invite Vivian to answer this question, because Vivian can represent exchange, and I think you may have some different opinions in this question. Hello, Vivian.
Hi there. Please feel free to can you just kind of repeat the question for me? Because you had some questions for the products, right? So you can, what's the question for the exchange, may I ask?
Okay, thank you. And as the exchange context, right? And after communicating various B2B and B2C contacts at Token 2049, do you have any ideas for improving your products in exchange? And how can you better integrate with other ecosystem like DeFi, and any new collaborations entry point discovered in Token 2049?
Yeah, that's absolutely a great question. It got me thinking as well. So in terms of B2B, B2C, like we are constantly improving in terms of our product. With the Codex Vault, the Codex Earn, of which people would always love to have free monies, and Earn also kind of takes that kind of benefit the users this way. So you basically put in a certain amount of monies in terms of stablecoin, and then you put that into the Earn account, and then you basically kind of start growing monies into your account without doing anything. You just literally put some bits and bobs, and you have a reasonable good APY. So that's kind of the 2C side, where we're actually getting more product in. And obviously we're getting, looking into the market, the trends, we kind of look into a bit more within what we can do in terms of the product and how we can constantly improve. And then the second thing is the 2C side. And the 2B side, as I said before, is more the payments, the instant settlement. That kind of allows us to kind of expand on that, because a lot of people, when they're kind of buying fiat to cryptocurrencies, that regard, in that journey, sometimes it's just dreading, because you're like, oh, I'm giving real monies to this, and am I being scammed, or am I being is my internet okay? Is everything okay? Like these kind of anxiousness is something that we really want to focus on. The customer journey, we want to kind of perfect it, ensuring the customers / users would be feeling as confident as they possibly can when they're using our products. So yeah, it's just kind of that's the kind of payment gateways / solutions, third-party payment solutions, be able to solve for us, and that's kind of the focus that we wanted to do in order to obviously get the customer journey, improve our customer journey with the expansion/collaborations with others.
Okay, thank you, Vivian's answers from the exchange opinions. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And then IICC, after seeing peers of competitors, what learning did you take away from this token 2049?
Okay, so we came back from token 2049 with a full list of actionable insights. Many users requested a simplified interface for contributing computing power and tracking rewards. So improve the UX dashboard is now a top priority. B2B clients also suggested more API-based integrations for enterprise adoption. On the ecosystem side, we are actually exploring tighter connections with DeFi, allowing computing power or AI output to be tokenized and used within liquidity markets. That could create a whole new yield model that's utility driven rather than speculative. Seeing other projects also reminded us that transparency is our strongest edge. Many competitors still struggle to show clear performance metrics. We plan to double down on regional customization, especially in Southeast Asia, where users are eager for simpler entry points. Well, that's what we are planning to build next.
Okay, thank you, IICC, and I want to invite your brother, Mimi X. Hello, Mimi X.
Hello. Hello, yes.
And in this question, I would like to ask, how will original users difference influence your product planning? I want to ask, will after you talk with your audience in token 2049, would it influence your product planning later?
Yeah, I believe our experience with engaging the context over there. So we have several ideas for improving our project's product offering. So first of all, we're looking to enhance the user experience for non-technical users by simplifying the process of joining liquidity pools and interacting with our reward systems. So our project value proposition is built around providing sustainable proof of work tokens. We want to make sure this message is clear enough and accessible for all of the users, regardless of their blockchain knowledge. So in terms of product iteration, we are exploring deeper integration with DeFi protocols to offer more yield and farming and staking opportunities. Therefore, we're also looking at expanding our cross-chain capabilities to ensure that MIPS is not limited to one blockchain, but can be central hub for meme projects that across the ecosystem. So to better integrate the DeFi ecosystem, we're actually looking into collaboration and establish DeFi platforms to enable our users to stake and earn rewards across multiple networks. So as per se, our LP protection and tokenomics, especially the 2% permanent LP token burn, can bring a unique value proposition to DeFi protocols. So we also investigate ways to allow our project to support decentralized lending and borrowing protocols. So as per se, we're making it easier for our community to access liquidity. Thank you, host.
Thank you, Mimi Ace. And then let me move on to the next question. Where are the web opportunities? I think this is a really key question for all the guests, because I think all the guests want to hear about this and want to know how to gain the wealth late in the last year or in the last 2 years. Okay, so the main question is, from a project perspective, where do you think the next wealth opportunities lies? And among RWA, depend and decentralized perpetuals, which means DAS, etc., which which has the greatest wealth effect in those track, and what opportunity will integrations like AI and plus Wi-Fi or DeFi plus RWA create? And in this question, I would invite project team to answer. And the first project team is X1. Okay, hello, John. Could you answer this question?
I'm sorry, could you please repeat the questions again?
Okay, because this is a question about wealth opportunities. So, from a project perspective, where do you think the next wealth opportunities lies?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that is a very great question. We have been discussing internally regarding this. Of course, we are also trying to catch on the next trend. Definitely, what we are focusing right now is RWA. So we are going to launch one of our products called IRO, which means we are trying to helping like traditional businesses and a lot of different traditional entrepreneur. Maybe some of them they have like assets that actually generate things like some income or some revenue. We have these solutions to actually help them to build everything on chain, which is on our chain, and of course we will discuss case by case whether what kind of support we could provide to them, and we are basically helping like traditional businessmen to tokenize their whole business on chain. So I think that is also one of the main reasons that as a project perspective, definitely the reason why the whole team is actually focusing on RWS because we all actually have the same belief that RWA is definitely something that is going to happen. It's just a matter of time, and it's already happening actually. But of course, there's still a lot of improvements can be made. But I can see there's definitely very strong improvement compared to last year. We see a lot of RWA solution provider as well. Also, we see some RWA projects actually having their booth, and also talking about not just the booth, just token 2049 itself. We have about 500 or 600 side events. So actually, most of the side events we can see the site. We can also see something regarding RWA, DeepIn, AI. So this is some of the tracks that we are also trying to incubate, or maybe we are also trying to focus in. So yeah, I think if there's any developers projects doing such such track, welcome to actually get in touch with us. We have a lot of support, and yep, that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, John. I hear a very significant word is RWA, right? You think RWA would be the future of Web3 world, at least in the last 2 years, right, John?
Yep, of course.
Okay, thank you. So, every audience, please follow up some RWA projects and the RWA project in X1 chain. Okay, make sure. I think you don't need to make sure. Just believe that RWA session would be the hottest, one of the hottest track in the Web3 world, in the blockchain world. Is okay. Okay, thank you. And then I will invite Vivian to answer this question. Do you have any other different opinions with John's words?
No, actually. I do also agree that RWA side is also becoming a trend. I have also spoken about this when we were at the kind of beginning of 2025, saying that this is becoming one of the trends in 2025. Like as I've also mentioned earlier, if it from the Web 2 to Web 2.5 to Web 3, I think this is one of the bridges. So that's why payments and also RWAs is coming onto. It's like, people are kind of seeing not only just the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, the Solana, all of that good stuff, but also not only just the cryptocurrencies, but actually the real world assets, or they can actually see it, And a lot of estate agents or estates have actually kind of become combining the cryptocurrencies and kind of introduced it to us on that regard. So it's much more, you can see like it's kind of combining the assets in the real world. So yeah, definitely agree with John.
Okay, thank you, Vivian. And I think I didn't use the right word about the question, because I didn't mean that you Vivian have different opinions about John's word. I just want to ask about do you have any ideas about the hottest track in the next 2 years? And I think I got the answer right now because John thought that RWA was the most hottest track in the last year, and Vivian thinks that some PayFi projects may be the hottest track in the next year, because infrastructure of stablecoin is really it is really matter in the blockchain world. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And all the project wise, feel free to also connect with me as well for anything that you guys wanted to do as well. Thank you.
Thank you, maybe. Thank you, Vivian. And sorry, John, for the mistake word. Yes, and then may I ask this question for Mimi X? Hello, Mimi X.
Hello. Yes.
Yes. What do you think of this question? What do you think the next wealth opportunity lies?
Do you mean for the future upcoming years of how we're going to develop our projects?
Yes.
The question? Oh, okay. Yeah. So how we foresight for these particular matters will be likely to profit for RW tokenization and deepen, as we already seeing the significant interest from institutional players. As for AI and DeFi, we expect to see major advancements in the next 6 months as more projects integrate AI into their platforms. So our project is positioned to be at the forefront of these developments, particularly in the meme token space, where long-term value creation is becoming increasingly important. So ordinary investors can participate in our project by simply purchasing tokens and providing liquidity through our platform. No technical expertise is required, no worries, as we have designed the onboarding process to be user-friendly. So the capital threshold is much more lower, allowing anyone to get involved with as little as $100, which provides them with the exposure to the potential growth of the project while earning rewards through thoroughly staking and liquidity provision. Thank you, host.
Thank you, Mimi X, and it seems that IIIC has some network problem. His picture
clearly, no worries.
Yes, because his picture is not shown in our AMA. Okay, it's okay. Let's move to the next question. I think this is would be a special topic about. I think the last question is about X1 because X1 is our co-host. So I will ask him the last question about X1 ecosystem development and the future plans. Okay, so John, may I ask, after participating in Token 249, what new plans and goals does X1 have for ecosystem development, and what was the market feedback on X1, and any particularly strong impressions on Token 2049?
Okay, thanks for questions. I think we don't really have like any new plans. Instead, we are trying to stick back with our existing plans, which is we are trying to onboard more, like what I mentioned earlier. We want to onboard. We want to have like more quality projects to actually like build on our chain, and especially the RWA side. So if anyone is actually like knowing any friends that looking to build on some chain and looking for some support in terms of funding and also in terms of like marketing or branding, we can definitely help them with our grants program, which I'm currently handling about that. And secondly, I think we are just trying to focus to build our own ecosystem and our own infrastructure. We have been trying to develop a very easy to understand and also EVM compatible and also with a Cosmos layer, where is I think is pretty common in the Web3 industry. We are trying to allow any projects to able to like also build on us, and throughout our own BVI model, which is behavior value incentive model, which is something that we develop. Basically, when any users, any participants, any individuals, whether you are the developers, project builders, or even you're just a users, as long as you contribute to the chain, contribution is actually meant by you done any actions through our chain, so you'll be able to like get some rewards. So the rewards can be like our token rewards, it can be like our ecosystem like partners rewards. So there are like multiple rewards that we can actually provide to the contributor. Yeah, so we are very very community focused, I would say. So we will treat all of our ecosystem players or maybe like projects as our own family. So I think in terms of like, the plan, we don't really have any new plans. Instead, we are trying to focus more on our ecosystem development, and by doing some grants, by doing more activities, perhaps in the futures, we are also trying to host more offline events, side events, or even like main events. We are going to like sponsor the main event as well. So we are ready to roll, and hopefully we can have a lot of believer by doing all this. And I think that's like some of my feedback. And anyway, thanks for the AMA tonight and all the awesome speaker over here. Really good to actually like in touch with you guys. And
Okay, thank you, John. Thank you, John. And I'm really happy to having you interview as well. And yes, and thank you for your answer. And may I ask one more question? Because you said you will go on your plan. You will keep on building your infrastructure. You will keep on building your ecosystem. And may I ask what could you talk with our audience, because someone want to know what exclusive opportunities or benefit await X1's community users? This is I think it is a question I want to ask for the X1 community.
Sorry, can you repeat the questions again?
Yes.
What are the benefit of what? Sorry.
Yes, I want to ask. I want to ask a question about the user benefits, and I want to ask this question for X1's community, because I would like to ask what exclusive opportunities or benefits await X1's community users. Then I mean, would it be any opportunities for the users in X1 to gain in the next few months or next year?
I think the I would say the golden opportunities definitely, like what I mentioned, we have this BVI model, or I would say these mechanisms that allow all of the users, whether you are the early supporter, whether you are the latecomers, or whether you are new to our chain, basically as long as you have done any actions, as long as you have activated the chain, then you will be able to like get some rewards, and the rewards will be able the rewards can be like our own token, which is the XOC, and also it can be like our ecosystem partner token, and of course it could be our other strategy partnerships projects token as well. So as long as you are when as long as you are in our community, you are actually whenever you've done any contributions to the chain, then you'll be able to get like the benefit. So I think this is the main benefit. Of course, upcoming we are going to launch another product. It's called Oct Zone. So Zone stands for like ZONE. So this Oct Zone is basically a task platform where everyone can come in to complete some tasks, and then you'll be able to get some rewards in return as well. And this is also one of the projects that actually like building on X1. So I believe the launching of all the new projects on our ecosystem is a very good benefit to our users that's supporting us right now, because we only onboard like quality projects. As I mentioned as well, we have a very strict requirement for projects to actually build on us. So I think first thing, contribution to the chain, you will be able to get some rewards. Second thing, whichever projects that actually build on our ecosystem, basically we have a rules or regulations to follow. Me as a BD, I'll need to like go through the project's details, and we need to get like several approval from the management team. Then only we allow them to. Then only we will like do some PR with those projects. So yeah, I think following us on the social medias, it also helps the users to actually gain some benefit. In terms of the first-hand news, or maybe like the early, the advantage of like the early supporter in any projects of our ecosystem. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, John. And because X1 is has a BVI model, so every community users, if community members, if you guys follow the BVI rules and contribute your efforts, I think all the people can gain your rewards from the X1 chain. Okay, and thank you, John. And then because is going to close our AMA, I would invite Vivian, Mimi X, and Co to have ending words. Vivian, could you share your future plan of your exchange? And yes.
Thank you. Finance for hosting the AMA, and lovely to speak to all the projects here. I think everyone has taken different views on Token 2049 Singapore, and I believe everyone seems to have a really busy, valuable, and obviously very useful, efficient time in there. So we're all pretty glad to hear that, and also being able to actually share the future plans with Coinex. So at the current moment, we do have new products coming out, and we do have a few things kind of coming in line as well. In terms of like a bit of combination of TradFi as well coming in, and also a lot of partnerships are going through. So a lot of users can definitely look forward to it as well. And a lot of more updates will be available on Coinex.com, the Coinex Global account, and many more on different various languages and regions. I am the BD of partnership, so I'll be talking a lot on AMA and AMA hosting as well. So anything that you guys need assistance with, any like partnership that you guys would like to do so with Coinex, please feel free to connect with me. Thank you very much, and once again, pleasure to be here. And thank you once again for the invitation.
Thank you.
Shout out to Code as well.
Thank you, Vivian. And I hope to host an event with you guys, Coinex, maybe in the next big summit. Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. Please feel free to connect with me.
Thank you. And then, Mimi X, do you have any other words you want to say before we end the AMA?
Sure. So as we wrap it up for today's session, I would like to reflect the immense potential that Web3 holds for reshaping the traditional industry, which creating the new decentralized ecosystem. So this insight shared throughout the session have highlight key trends like of the RWA tokenization, the growing importance for DPN, and the exciting intersection of AI, which with blockchain technology. So these innovations are driving forward a new era of collaboration and integration between decentralized technologies and established sectors. So from our project perspective, we do believe the future of meme tokens decentralized project lies in sustainability and community-driven growth and the right economy models to ensure the long-term success. So we're not just a platform for launching tokens, it's a comprehensive ecosystem design to support meme project from inception to growth. With innovative features like automated liquidity protection, triple burn mechanism, and strategic partnership with industries like Certic, Filecoin, and also Bitgate Wallet. MIMX is setting the foundation for meme projects to thrive in a secure, transparent, and long-lasting manner. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time and thoughtful question for today. As we continue to build our project, we're looking forward to welcoming more projects and users to our ecosystem. So, look forward for the next session, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mimi S. Thank you, and I'm so happy to having you tonight for the AMA. And then, Cole, do you have any other words want to say? Hello, Cole. Okay, it's okay. And because we have lucky draw tonight, and we will do it the next day. In the common area of X1 Twitter. Okay, so a big thank you to the guests from X1 project team and from the Connex Exchange and Mimi X and the IICC and the individual attendance code for the wonderful sharing about token 2049. And also thank you all the audience for your company and interaction tonight. Through tonight's communication, we not only deeply decode the hot opportunities in the token 2049 track, but also clearly saw the solid progress and long-term planning in publishing ecological construction. And I believe tonight's content can bring new forwards and inspirations to both industry participants and ordinary enthusiasts. So, finally, a quick reminder: the deadline for the Tweet Common Lucky Draw is 12 at noon tomorrow. So for those who haven't participated yet, be sure to seize the time, and the result of the exclusive Lucky Draw for AMA audience will be announced through the official community within 1 hour. So please pay attention to the updates, and in the future, Tree Finance will continue to build more high-quality industry exchange platforms for everyone. So looking forward to seeing you next time. Thank you all the guests, and thank you all the audience. This is the end of AMA. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Night.